Grand Finals Major 3 is about to start in a few days. Peterbot and Pollo went against each other the entire season. Other teams failed to qualify for Grand Finals. Peterbot switched drop spots and Clix's team is looking good to win this FNCS. I'll talk about all this in the video, starting with the teams that didn't manage to qualify for Grand Finals. On Group 1, Thomas HD, Sky and Scroll barely managed to qualify with 176 points, and these are the teams that couldn't qualify. On Group 2, the fake Peterbot couldn't qualify with these other teams, and on Group 3, these are the teams that couldn't qualify for Europe. In NA Central Group 1, there's a fake Fano with Panda and Luke who all failed to qualify. Also, controller player Bila TK and Oliver OG's old teammate Larson failed to qualify, and the rest of these teams. On Group 2, Noah Plays, Chaos Gaming and Clixy barely managed to qualify at 11th place with 161 points, and 3 times FNCS winner Muzz shockingly failed to qualify, only getting 144 points. His team was only able to play 4 matches since his teammates Shadow's PC could not queue into the next match. Muzz confirmed this by tweeting out unlucky misqual since Shadow's PC broke 2 hours before Game 1, so he has to play on an entirely different setup and missed the queue because the new PC didn't have secure boot enabled. So because of this, the team played 4 matches and got a 4 elimination 22nd on Game 1, a 2 elimination 8th on Game 2, a 7 elimination 7th, and finally a 3 elimination 7th on the last game. Muzz also tweeted out that Clix griefed him in the 4 games that he was able to play. Clix saw the tweet and said this.
I saw the Muzz tweet, bro. I mean, the thing is,
it's low-key true. It's low-key true, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course it's true. Of course it's true. But it doesn't change the reason, or it doesn't change why we did. You know, it's like people can say whatever. It's not out of hate. It's not out of anything. It's just out of what's better for us. Like, the thing is, bro, it's a business at the end of the day.
Clix admitted to griefing his FNCS and said that it's all just business. He did it because teams are allowed to kill each other, and in this way it also helps his team in those matches. And here are the other teams that couldn't qualify. And finally, on Group 3 for NA Central, Edgy failed to qualify on 14th place, and the rest of these teams also didn't qualify. FNCS teams could still qualify for Grands in the last chance qualifiers, and so teams like Muzz and Edge's team could still qualify. Muzz's team managed to get an average of 36 points per game, and they were only like 20 points away from being able to qualify, so I have no doubt that if Muzz's team was able to play their last game, then they would definitely be able to qualify. Muzz also tweeted out that his drop spot is Foxy Floodgate in Grand Finals, and this is the clip of Clix griefing Muzz's team in Grand Finals, which is what Muzz complained about.
Wait,
they actually are.
Wait, they're actually going to kill Muzz.
I think they're actually good, because if they think it's like Muzz,
they marked it. Look.
Yeah, they are. They're going to.
Wow.
Yo.
I told you.
No, we're thugging.
I told you. Run, go.
All my life.
Bro, it's not Fetty, it's smart. I hate.
Oh my god, and Blood knows all their skins too. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yo, if you're Muzz, are you like dead ass like crashing on your CEO or no? What do you do?
No, bro, that's how the game is, bro. Like that's how, bro. This is.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Muzz, I'm crashing on Clix.
Bro, this is Clix's FNCS winner now. If Reed has to trade or Clix every game, then the Grands is over, bro. Clix will win.
Even though Clix and Muzz are in the same org, which is X-Set, Clix griefed Muzz so that Muzz fails to qualify for Grand Finals to higher his chances of winning, because if a big team like Muzz's team isn't nearby to Clix's team's drop spot, then Clix's team could trade Surge more easily with other teams in Grand Finals without Muzz interfering, and so like Clix said, business is business. He's going to do everything he could possibly do to win this FNCS Grand Finals, even if it's removing Muzz, which was his competition. Anyways, Clix managed to get the most damage in his group, and he also had the most assists, and the 3rd longest time alive. Bolts got the highest damage ratio, and Higgs managed to get the most eliminations, and here are the rest of the stats for Group 2. Also, Hypex tweeted out that on the 2nd of August Demon's Domain is going to be destroyed, which is the same day that Grand Finals is about to start. When Vanos saw this, he tweeted a winking face emoji. And this gives a good reason for Peterbot's trio to go ahead and switch their drop spot to Brutal Boxcars. As most of you might know, Peterbot and Pollo contested each other the whole season at Demon's Domain. They did this for the medallion that gives a health and shield siphon after getting an elimination, and a shield siphon when damaging opportunities. But now that Demon's Domain is getting destroyed, There's a high chance that the medallion might not be there anymore and the Pollo's team wouldn't be able to adapt quick enough to the new changes on the drop spot. And so this is good news for Peterbot, and it higher his chances of winning FNCS since he's uncontested at Brutal Boxcars. And the Pollo's team's drop spot got destroyed. Pollo's team has won 90% of their off-spawn fights against Peterbot. There's a high chance that the medallion might not be there anymore and the Pollo's team wouldn't be able to adapt quick enough to the new changes on the drop spot. And so this is good news for Peterbot, and it higher his chances of winning FNCS since he's uncontested at Brutal Boxcars. And the Pollo's team's drop spot got destroyed. Pollo's team has won 90% of their off-spawn fights against Peterbot. Since they always manage to get better drops, Peterbot himself would always have the best drops out of the two teams, and while Ritual and Cold would always have the worst drops. Peterbot actually complained about this, and so here's that clip.
You guys don't know how to drop, bro.
How are you getting shit on for the gun, man?
Bro,
Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we supposed to do, Cold? Our teammate loses to Pollo every time.
The few games that Peterbot's team won off spawn was also the games that they have had better drops. A fight between Peterbot and Pollo's team would usually go like this. Pollo's team land first at the top of Demon's Domain. They get a legendary chest and some insane loot. Peterbot's team has gotten worse drop spots, and so they land at the bottom trying to find guns. Pollo starts looking to keep Peterbot. Ajirs goes with him, and they start 2v1 ing Peterbot. They easily manage to take Peterbot down since it's a 2v1, but Peterbot managed to do a good chunk of damage to both of them. But it doesn't even matter since they both heal up. Cold and Ritual manage to take down Acorn, and so it's now a 2v2 between both teams. Ritual and Cold decide to not fight and instead quickly reboot Peterbot. They manage to reboot Peterbot, but he unfortunately gets shot out of the sky and dies. Cold gets a 25 tag on Pollo and later gets a huge beam cracking Pollo's shield. Ritual throws a shield bubble to save on material, and they immediately start looking to reboot for the second time. They rebooted and Peterbot gets knocked again from the sky. Cold uses the opportunity to get a 28 tag while they were finishing Peterbot. And after that, Ritual went in to revive Peterbot while Cold went out to fight. Cold immediately got destroyed since he had no mats, and from there Ritual is left alone to 2v1. He gets a few tags on Ajirs but still gets destroyed. Pollo's team managed to wipe out Peterbot's team with ease, and they have managed to get 5 kills from killing the whole trio and killing Peterbot twice after he was rebooted. Pollo's team always beat Peterbot's team. So Peterbot's made the smart decision by leaving Pollo's team, and Peterbot's team managed to get 7th place on consistently with 182 points. And that's all the information that I'll share before FNCS starts. Give the video a like so that I can improve.